Okay. Go on. Are we here now? Audio now. Third time lucky. See, technical issues. You are joining us 7 minutes and 54 seconds into the Watch Along in the studio. You may be ahead. Wales v Iran. Opportunity for Wales to get, put themselves in a really good position in the group, but Iran come forward. Oh, good little move. Opportunity if Wales could win this one, put themselves in a tremendous position. I mean, they go top of the group for a start. And then obviously if England were to beat the United States tonight, then Wales-England, the final game, England, I imagine, would make changes. Be a good opportunity for Wales to get through. And that's brilliant, to have that opportunity at your first World Cup for a number of years. They made a better start, but just the last couple of minutes, Iran have started to attack and pose some questions. As Nico Williams wins a throw in 10 yards inside the Iran half. So Head is now here. You've seen him pirouetting, Mr. Motivator style past the camera a few times. But here he is. He's ready to join us. Ready to join us. The other fellas in bed with his lizards.
This is what happens when, people who are supposed to be here don't turn up. But that's okay. That's fine. It's all in there.
Stored.
It's all stored.
Oh, that's a good ball down the right. It's going to run out of play.
It's all stored. So Kiefer Moore's come in, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So he's starting, which is...
Makes sense that England aerially dominated Iran the other day. And Kiefer Moore is
also just better than Dan James, let's be honest.
Yeah. No, but what I mean is, though, it's a decent game plan, because if you can get delivery into the box, he'll be attacking them. But they haven't been able to.
The poor goalie.
Oh, yeah. There's a few of these masks bouncing around, isn't there? A few of them knocking around.
Big game now, innit? Because,
huge
as
game.
you just said there, if Wales have to win, don't they?
You got to win.
Playing England last game, they've got to win.
And they would go top, of course, if they won. If they beat Iran this morning, they go top. So it's a huge opportunity for them. And then it puts all the pressure on America then as well, doesn't it?
I feel for it. Those Wales fans are right in that sun.
Oh my
God. Unlucky, sunburn too crisp.
It's got a very South America in the 80s feel to it with the noise. The World Club Championships, and it used to be played in America.
It does look warm.
Looks really warm.
I know pitch level, they'll have the air conditioning, but it does look really warm. Which, I mean, it should, because they're in the desert.
Yeah, so it will be warm.
So it will be warm, but...
Wales on the attack, little angle ball out, a lot of space here, and you get it down. Nice, we'll throw it in then.
Got to start, throw some in, test them out against Kiefer Moore.
Get them worried.
But look at the way they're playing, the press, it looks like they're just making sure they can't get the crosses in.
They've done that a couple of times.
They've prepared to stop the cross. I think the way they're looking at it is they can't stop necessarily Kiefer Moore if the right ball comes in. But that's the right ball.
Good save.
Good save.
My word.
Was that a save?
Kiefer Moore, yeah.
Huge opportunity. He's gone down.
Wales
he hasn't got back up.
It was a good save.
The Iranian goalkeeper is getting flashbacks of his mate.
Let's have a look. Moore does brilliantly.
Oh, it's a good save.
Oh, the boot caught him in the face. The lad's boot catches him, look. That in the face. It's a good save by the Iranian keeper there, though. Moore got a boot to the face for his troubles there.
Oh, this is an early worry.
This was a scare. It was a great ball in. Now Page thought he had the goal. This is not what he wants.
No, not a head injury anyway.
No. Oh, he's got a cut. Looks like he's got a big lump on it already. I think the ball's come in, and as he stretched and hit it, keeper's made a really good save, but the lad's boot, the defender's boot, caught him in the head. Okay, Some great blurry action behind. Yeah. So I thought, yeah, just above his eye, innit? I think he's all right. He looks all right. He's walking back round. He's got the old cotton wool stashed in the top of his shorts. But he'll be back on in a minute.
Big chance that though.
That was a big chance. Good save from the keeper. Second choice goalie, of course. It's a good header. But Wales will be encouraged by that if they can get delivery into the box. There he is. Kiefer Moore is back on. It's a Wales throw. And they go again down the... Gareth Bale wins another throw. Level with the penalty area now on the attack. There we go, long throw. Onto the edge of the box. Touch is a bit loose. And that's a terrible ball. Wales have nicked it back.
Go on.
Bale.
That was a bad ball.
Wasn't a good ball. And that's a throw into it now. It's all very well doing things at speed, but when you've got the chance, just put your foot on it. But a good start, I think. Good start to the game, to be fair. Both have shown a bit of intensity. Just there's that. Yeah, I thought it was Ramsey. Thought it was Ramsey with the blonde hair. But that would have been a great. If that would have gone in from Kiefer Moore, would have been a great start for them, wouldn't it? And I'm trying to break. There's the pace.
Ooh,
is he
coming
going
down
to
the
get
left,
there?
he's going to go. Oh, good block.
Defending. Good defending. It's a block off the Iran counter attack there.
Oh, that's a
That's
bad
a loose
ball.
ball.
That is a bad ball. They ran
it
around the attack. They're in. Oh my God, they're in. They're in.
What a move. That's
what a goal.
That is he offside?
What a goal.
I think he's offside. No?
No.
It's a brilliant goal for Iran. It's Wales 0, Iran 1, 15 minutes in. That was a loose pass across the box.
What a goal that was, by the way.
Who's just smashed that ball across? Is it 8? Is it Brown, Bill?
14.
Oh, 14 it was.
That's terrible, that. Absolutely shocking.
Connor Roberts.
That was shocking.
Look at that.
What
That's a terrible ball.
What was he even trying to do, though?
Oh, it's a brilliant...
Look where they had two.
Yeah. No,
What's that?
He's off. He'll be ruled out.
It's off, isn't it?
Yeah. Wales have got away with that.
Yeah, he's got away with it, and he didn't have to.
The lad only had to wait.
Yes, that's got to be off, that.
That won't stand. He's offside. They have got away. Yeah, not given. That is a huge let-off for Wales. Wow. It's a correct decision. 0-0. It's not a goal. It's the correct decision. It's offside.
Didn't know the mad thing. He didn't have to be.
No.
And if the player had gone left and not right in the first place, he was in as well.
Anyway.
So Iran have cocked. That would have been a great goal. But they have made a mess of that. Iran. That should have been. Wow. Huge. Huge.
Wales got to wake up there. That was shocking. Awful ball by Connor Roberts.
Connor Roberts.
Smashing it anywhere across his box.
Kevin says 3-2. He thinks Wales are going to win, Kevin Kraft.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other give us your predictions. Just loads of people moaning about the... Oh, yeah, Wales down the right-hand side. There's no one in the box.
About the what?
About the audio.
Oh, yeah. There we go again. Wales on the attack. No, but that's a go with. See, the problem there, Kiefer Moore was still in the corner flag. It's Bale.
No.
He hasn't. Gareth Bale's.
He took it.
The linesman didn't give that. Let's see. Did he catch him in the arm? Yeah, he did catch him in the face. Elbow caught him in the face. Free kick to Wales. This is it, look. Oh, if you just... he's clearly off. If he just waited... Look, he's fully offside there. If he'd have just waited, it was 1-0, ran away, and Wales, big let-off there, big let-off. Wales have a free kick, level with the touchline. Gareth Bale checking his veneers.
Well, he might need veneers.
It's a free kick, which Harry Wilson will take. Level with the touchline. Wales got to aim for Kiefer Moore here.
I'd go short. I'd go short and change the angle. Because I always find these ones are so difficult. Because what you do, you hit it in a pace. If it takes any kind of touch, it normally goes backwards.
Yeah.
Look, there's a ball on here.
There's
a ball on here, and get the arc, and then that sets up for Kiefer Moore. He wants to be attacking balls.
He's going to try and stand this.
Yeah, he'll probably have a shot knowing him. look, if
if
he goes there and puts it back in, he's got a great opportunity.
See, Wilson, about 10 yards further out, could hit it with his left foot, because he can't have. He's
got a great ball. I just think that any kind of touch will take it the other way. But listen, he might have worked on this, so.
I'm sure he will have done. Not Everton, you know. Wilson into the middle, keeper deals with it.
Oh, that's the way the ball's going.
It's whipped back in. Headed away, Wilson will try and retrieve it. Got a better ball. Iran are working hard to do the press on the crosses, but there's the counter. Wales have been caught already. Here they go again.
Just inside Wales' half.
That's a sloppy ball.
Oh, but they've got it.
Shifted it.
Oh, he's had the shot.
Iran are showing far more than they did against England the other day. But saying that they did put the ball in the net twice against England.
They did, yeah, they did. So, don't forget that.
And Jordan Pickford made a brilliant save as well. So they quite obviously carried a bit of a threat. It's an Iran throw. It's the cross into the middle. Shivai throwing himself on the floor. You're not getting that, mate, are you? Wales clear it. Moore's after it. Good defending. So 20 minutes gone, 0-0. Wales have had a big let-off. Disallowed goal for Iran. Correctly disallowed, by the way. Just if they'd have played it right, they'd have scored. Kiefer Moore's had a great chance for Wales. Yeah. Keeper made a good save. So
Luke Jeffers says the dread hit me yesterday morning that we have to go back to Everton after all this.
Yeah.
This is no joke, been the best time I've had in years.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Luke. Just watching footy, chilled.
Lindsay says, good to see Richie working his magic last night. God, we miss him. Yeah, it was wonderful.
Second goal was
wonderful.
Fantastic, wasn't it? I mean, let's be honest, he'd done nothing in the game, but
no,
came up
it wasn't a great game, but it was.
Should have been 9-0.
It was a hard working team, wasn't it? Who just didn't want Brazil to do anything.
It was Brazil v Stoke,
and that's what you've got to do.
And that's the thing, is that it's
a bit of quality,
being patient.
A bit of quality won the game.
He was so wasteful, Brazil. He should have scored 7 or 8. Rafinha, jeez, it was abysmal. Rodrigo come on and could have had that. Hit the bar, the post, didn't he?
Once they went 1-0 up, that was it, wasn't it?
Mitrovic was his normal shocking self. I was disappointed in Vlahovic when he come on as well. Nothing either. Wales on the attack. Again, it's a no. You keep getting caught out. I'd rather on a counter attack.
But the passes are not even percentage passes either, though. They're just playing them into dangerous areas. Play them into areas where at least Kiefer Moore can run into them.
They're just smashing it. It's challenged by Ampadu. Free kick to Iran.
Horrible in ones.
Them.
No, this knee could have stuck. I hate that. Thing about it is, at this level, doesn't matter who you're playing, you can't give the ball away like that.
No. Not when you're committing. You're committing men forward and you play a loose ball. They're on the attack, aren't they? He proved it. It's a free kick to Iran. 20 yards outside the box. So you can see how big Moore is there, look, defending. He's so much bigger than everyone. Yeah. You've got to try and get.
He looks like when you make a player on PES or something.
Exactly what he does. 206. 2.06 metres.
You don't quite know what
it is, did you?
You don't quite know what the height is. You go, oh, that seems right.
He looks big. That's into the box. Good header.
He beat Kiefer Moore.
He did as well. Oh.
He's like the
the Jag Harry Maguire.
I know what he looks like to me. He's like the Iranian Paul McCartney.
Yeah, but he's a cross between Baines and Harry Maguire, isn't he? Got the header in it, just flash Asmoon, just flash wide of Hennessy's post. 23 minutes in, 0-0.
Jack said, lads, did you have any of the snacks I bought left? Or should I send some more for Christmas? Well, send some more for Christmas.
We're never going to say no.
We do have a little bit of the Black Forest chocolate left. And we've still got the chocolate.
That was nice, that.
We've still got the chocolate covered pineapple.
Yeah, that's for the Christmas show, isn't it?
Most of the Tim Tams have gone.
Tim Tams are gone.
And to be fair,
the crisps went.
The crisps went. The drinks are still there. We haven't touched the drinks.
Drinks, Christmas. They're all earmarked for the Christmas show. Chocolate pineapple stuff and the drinks are earmarked for the Christmas show.
That sounds like a good name of a band, that. Chocolate pineapple.
Pineapple, yeah.
From the 80s. Oh, he's got a...
Iran have got it. Wales messing with it again. Iran have the ball
again. Wales can't handle the Iran press.
They can't.
They just can't, and he's done.
No,
Nico's just done. He is done.
No, he's in trouble. He's in trouble.
He is done.
Hello, Paul.
220,000. The magic we bring.
It's what happens, Paul. For 7 seconds.
No retention.
It's incredible.
No retention.
No one cares. No one cares. Nico Williams, knee. And if that's his knee and it's in as much pain as he is, that could be he could be out for a bit. Doesn't look comfortable, does he? Started well as well. See, the thing with that, if it's an impact challenge, you can run that off, but I don't know if it was. And on the knee...
He'll run it off. Luke says he's predicted 2-0 Wales on the Super Brew.
I think I went for
I think Wales have got to get through the first, because don't forget, I mean, Iran weren't this good against England.
No.
But for the first 25 minutes, they did make it difficult for England.
It's the goal, isn't it? Goal change.
It's whether they've got... It's why that Kiefer Moore chance was so big.
First 10 minutes, chance to go 1-0 up.
And again, that's the difference though, isn't it? Harry Kane scores that. Yeah. You know, it's Kiefer Moore at the end of the day.
Yeah. That was an Iran throw, that. The thing is, these are carrying a threat on the break, though. Yeah. So Wales have got to get hold of this game, and they just haven't at the moment. Kiefer Moore header. Wales after it, not going to get there.
The other side of it is, the problem Wales have got as well, their two best players are in the 30s. So,
and in this heat, and Iran are breaking again.
Here we go, one-on-one. Don't let him get past him. Oh,
good tackle.
Why did he have to get in the position where he had to make a tackle like that, though? Well played. Nico Williams. He's in the wars. So again, that you know, being in the sun, two players in the 30s. I know they're still. I mean, and both of them have got questionable injury records as well.
Oh yeah.
And these are making it really difficult. These are properly fired up a run.
Yeah, well, for them, this is their chance as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's the other side. It's not. That's it, isn't it? For these, they're looking at going, well, if we win this game, all right. These have already played England, so
chance against America. Well, if they were to win this, and England beat Wales. Well, in fact, if they were to win this and they drew with America, then they had a chance of going through, wouldn't they? Depending on how America get on tonight. So the Iranian Harry Maguire, Leighton Baines mix is down injured. Doesn't look happy. He might have to go off. Carlos Queiroz given the
calf. Has he done his knee or his calf?
Spraying his. I don't actually know. The spraying him with the mad spray looks like a knee, doesn't it? I don't think you can spray the knee, can you? It's a little bit of an internal thing.
If you can't feel it though, is it hurt? I'll deal with the ACL afterwards.
Like that shit. See how we get on. Spray the knee, see what it's like. Does that hurt? Well, it all hurts, but what bit? Don't the inside. Oh, that. Did he just tweak it then? Yeah. put his foot down, didn't he? Planted his foot. But then Nico Williams looked like he was struggling. He stayed on.
Take nothing for granted. So what are we on? 28 minutes. 28 minutes.
It's pretty even, really, isn't it? Yeah. To be fair, Wales have had probably more
just
possession.
Been poor on the ball.
It is the problem.
Iran have pressed so well. It's just whether Iran can keep it up.
Yeah. Harry Wilson, crossfield ball. Williams forward.
To be fair, Wales only had one chance, and to be fair, and they should have scored it, but they've only had one chance.
Yeah. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. He's going nowhere.
What's he doing? He had the ball at his feet. See?
Ridiculous.
Oh, he stayed on.
Asmu stayed on. He had the header. That's just flash wide. And of course, Iran have had the ball in the net as well. So they are the threat.
Decent ball. Oh, come
Bale.
on, Bale.
Kiefer Moore done well there. Knocked it down.
Bale's not got in this game either.
No.
Didn't get in the last one, and he hasn't got in this one.
These moments, Gareth Bale now. It's just, can you get him that moments in the game? So yeah, I think he scores the Kiefer Moore chance.
Yeah.
And that's the
But
difference.
he's not that far forward. Suppose the problem is nowadays, if you have that one player, so also seen it with Ronaldo yesterday, if you have that one player who's and I know he's not, by the way, Portugal's one player, they've got loads of players.
It's the talisman though, isn't he?
If he's your club teams now are so savvy that they know how to stop them, especially if they're an aging player as well, who doesn't really move.
It's just,
nearly an opportunity for Wales.
It's just if you can get him the chances.
Yeah, that's it, or a free kick.
Oh, why are you saying?
Good
defender, that, but what was he doing? That Asmu. If he'd have come to the ball, he'd have been 1v1.
This Wales team's got no pace.
No.
But then they had Dan James, and obviously he was...
Done that.
Wouldn't you play Dan James wide, though?
Yeah, he's not. He can't play through the middle.
He's not forward, is he?
He's just not composed enough through the middle, but he is a threat with his pace.
30 minutes gone. Iran have had a goal disallowed correctly. VAR.
Oh.
What was that? Free kick. Oh, this is a decent
This
area,
is
though.
the opportunity.
About 20 yards outside the box. On a slight angle. Obviously not a shoot. It's a naughty one, that. Not a shooting opportunity, but an opportunity to get a good crossing. It's the big one, 1 o'clock.
The big one.
Qatar, Senegal. Gone it. So far, if you've been an ex-Evertonian in this World Cup, you're having a great time.
He's done all right.
But if you're an actual Evertonian, Pickford's won a game.
Yeah, Pickford's won. That must made a good save. 09, I won a game.
Yeah, got booked.
So it's only really Patricia. Yeah. Isn't it? Conor Cody's having the time.
Conor Cody is having...
He's chilled.
Chub cup of carne. Drinks. Very much
chilled, isn't he? Setting standards.
Can they get the ball onto Kiefer Moore's head?
This is the one, Adam
Iran
Ramsey.
are keeping a really high line, 18-yard box high line. Can Wales get beyond it?
Here it comes. Ben Davies looks offside. Ramsey.
Terrible ball.
Not a good ball.
Terrible ball.
Iran clear it.
Beat the first man. Why can't footballers beat the first man? It baffles me. Go to any Sunday League pitch, watch corners and free kicks get taken in the box, left, right and centre. Professional footballers can't do it.
They're looking for a little angle, though, aren't they? Trying
Good
to hit
ball,
it flatter.
diagonal to the right. Ramsey's just about kept it in, but he's been rubbish as well.
There we go. Iran just
really, this is
a great ball.
This really is like Wales's last sort of opportunity, isn't it? In a way, because Bale and Ramsey have been their talisman for years.
Yeah,
they haven't got. Well, they haven't got another World Cup in them. All right, they might have another Euros 18 months.
That's a great ball in. Good defender.
But when you look at what's coming through, there's nothing. That's the. And I know every small country has that. You do get a little generation, and they've got a lot of good workman type players, but no real quality.
And when you're looking for the next set, aren't you? We don't know what.
But when you think about it, the set before this was Mark Hughes, Ian Rush, Kevin Ratcliffe, Neville Southall. That was 30 years ago. And that's the problem, isn't it? Yeah. They're going to have to wait another 30 years now. I mean, when you think about it, all these players were born off the back of that. You know, they're 30, that was 30 years ago. It was the 94 World Cup one they missed, didn't he? Paul Bowden hit the crossbar
and
the penalty.
They should have got there.
So that's 28 years ago.
They still had good players in that.
So the likes of Bale and Ramsey have been born off the back of that. Not maybe literally.
I was going to say, what? You were all excited, so it was, let's go upstairs, love. That's the thing, obviously we don't know who's coming through for Wales, but certainly there's no one 16, 17, 18 who is in the Premier League who you're aware of.
Yeah. The only thing you can sort of hope now is that there's two ways really. I mean, three ways. You got natural progression, but the other two is that the likes of players who play for who are Welsh, North Wales, say, might get opportunities with Liverpool, Everton, Manchester United, Manchester City, maybe. And then the other way of it is that there might be kids out there who are English who have Welsh parents who maybe are not good enough. You know, the old Irish route, or you know.
There is. I mean, you know, Wales is a small country, and it is a rugby. It's a rugby country.
Second smallest country in this.
It's a rugby country, so you know it's brilliant that they're here. It's just trying to develop. Can they develop more players? You know, you're looking at the clubs, your Cardiff, Swansea's, people like that. Can they develop the players? It's all over the top. I think if I was Rob Page here, I'd be a little bit worried how easy they're in trouble again here.
I'll tell you what, last man again.
How many times Iran have been 1v1 with the last man? But the other thing that concerns me is that we just haven't created anything. No. There's been nothing other than the Kiefer Moore thing. Yeah.
Ramsey and Bale have done nothing. No. Absolutely nothing.
Like I keep stressing with Bale, it's moments. If you get him the ball, he can turn it. And he did it against America. He stayed in the game and won the penalty. Ramsey got to start trying to influence this game. Because at the moment, Iran looked a better side. Yeah. Like more energy. I mean. That's it. That's probably what it is. They're not technically, probably not technically better. And as I say, that's a shocking back pass. But the energy is there, the press is there. And the amount of times they keep getting 1v1. You would be concerned if you were the Welsh manager, like. And they're nice and competitive, and they're letting them know that they're.
I think what we're also seeing is that the England performance again against them.
Yeah, I mean England cut through them, didn't he? You know, that was just dismissed. I think the England winners, they were up against nothing, but. I ran comfortably clear it again, picked up in the middle of the park. Harry Wilson.
Good ball, that's a great ball. Wales in the ball.
Still got a chance.
Terrible first touch.
Oh, nice turn. Oh, done out of space. It was a lovely pass by Harry Wilson there to Nico Williams, the old Liverpool connection there. His first touch wasn't very good, Nico Williams, and the opportunity went. We're into the 37th minute, 36-30. It's a goal kick to Iran. It's 0-0. And it's a must-win for both teams, really. Wales might argue a draw, then they could beat England, but that's a big ask, I think.
But I think, I mean, Iran obviously need them to win more, but if they were to get the draw, at least then they can go down to that last game. And if it is a draw, obviously in England win tonight, then it will take it down to that last game.
Be really interesting then, wouldn't it?
But then obviously three teams could easy. But it wouldn't favour Wales, let's be honest.
No.
But then if England have qualified,
I was thinking that before, how do you play like a weekend team? But then think of the players who'd be coming in, you know. Sure, that the other day. And then the ones who are coming in are the ones who want to be playing. So, you know, if you're Callum Wilson, you're getting that opportunity as a Premier League goal scorer. You know, and then the other day we saw people like Jack Grealish and Phil Foden coming on. Well, You know, they...
I don't think this Wales team's got enough quality to beat England.
I don't think so. Doesn't seem to be.
And I'm not. Everyone knows I'm not sitting here with a big Union Jack on my face. I just don't think they've got enough quality. They're a workman type, but it's not even that they're workmen. I don't think they work. It's not that they don't work hard enough. I just there's no real effectiveness in what they're doing. No. Like, why aren't they just going long to keep for more if it's not working? Like, they keep on trying to play.
There's Bale. This is an opportunity.
See, this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to get into wide areas. But every time they try and get it gets cut out, or there's been no quality. They've had one good cross so far, and it nearly led to a goal.
Oh,
I mean, that's poor, that.
Poor cross and poor defending. And goal kick as well.
Goal kick.
Nico Williams, you'd have the mayor there. Be the active lad when it comes there, have a look. Yeah, they should try and not mix it up, they should just get that tactic of... You get Bale right next to him, and you get someone like Aaron Ramsey or Wilson running past him, and you direct it long to him, let him win it. He's going to win it. Pick the second balls up.
And listen, they might have first half tactics, second half tactics, but...
Yeah, the eyebrow game was on point there, wasn't it?
Boss, lad. 39 minutes gone.
And I've got the free kick, the Maguire, McCartney, Baines. Asmoon winning the free kick there, Mathew with the silly challenge.
I mean, I think we all know what he's just said there.
Yeah. All he has to do there, though, is like, keep your arms down. Just let him take the touch and then nick it. Giving him a chance to knock the ball into the box. And we saw the last free kick, he ended up getting headed just wide. Wales.
I tell you what, though, it is a good job at Ramwood offside, because the way Wales are playing, I don't know if they'd come back from being 1-0 down.
And he'd have had to commit a bit more, wouldn't he?
They've offered nothing.
They'd have to commit a bit more, and they've already been caught a couple of times, 1v1.
It's such a shame, really, that this is their first World Cup when...
That's a deep ball, that's coming round the back.
When Adam Ramsey and Bale just look like you can tell they are 2 years past it.
The Iranian Emre Can. Good hair. Wales building up from the back, Nico Williams. See, Kiefer Moore's just jogging up front.
I think the problem is, though...
And it will be hot down there as well,
but where Kiefer Moore is, the next player is Bale, and he's nowhere near him. So even if you play the long ball to him, is he going to get the knockdown? Because these are far more energetic in the middle of the park. Wales are just not committing, men, at the moment. They're
trying to build up slowly, aren't they? I don't know whether that's the right... Like you said, it might be a case just feel yourself into this game, but we're in the 41st minute.
Yeah.
And Iran have been the better side, I think. Like, in terms of looking more likely. Wales have had more possession. But that's a lovely ball, to be fair. The flex. Oh! Harry Wilson. Good play. Good ball in. Kiefer Moore. Nice layoff on Harry Wilson. That's what they've got to do. Get closer. Struck it well. Good defending. Loops up. It's a corner to Wales. Wilson is jogging. Wilson looks like he should be in McFly, doesn't he?
He does.
He looks like he'd fit into...
I've just seen this comment, and I just think it's the most pathetic comment I think I've read. Sorry, the Blues. Peb, why do you get so angry? Is if you could do better, mate.
Well, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Ball into the box, keeper claims it. Brilliant.
What does that mean? Don't know. People get angry watching footballers.
Yeah, that's a strange...
These are professional footballers.
That is a strange comment, to be fair. He's normally all right, the Blues. I think he's probably just had a bad night's sleep.
It's like, you know, if you were sitting at home...
Well, then, no one would ever get angry at football, would he? Ever. So it should be just silence all the time, surely. He's had the minute there. He's probably
if you were in your house and someone was fitting your kitchen and they were doing a poor job, you'd get angry, wouldn't you? It's not like you can't fit it better, but you expect those people that you've paid to, and this is the way I look at football, and I think everyone looks at football.
Yeah, that's a great, but I tell you what, I think I've given him the benefit of the doubt. I think he's had a bad night's sleep. He's normally all right. No, he's had a bad night's sleep.
I think the cat pooed in his cornflakes.
Or that would make you angry, to be fair. Play. No, Being forced back again. It's good. That's actually good. Good pressing. Iran go for the switch. Nico Williams wins it.
Glenn Watson says,
Aaron Ramsey loses it.
That's
I mean,
okay.
What's that?
They've lost the feed.
Why'd they give him a score? 1-1.
There we go. We're back again.
Oh, back. That was a bit weird. You've lost the sound, but fair play. Yeah. Like us, that's a ball in.
See, even the best
Yeah,
lose.
It happens. It can happen to the best, yeah. Wales on the ball, coming forward. Clipped up, they've got a bit of space. Bale knocks it down.
No.
Around, too easy. What's happening now? Oh, offside. It's just, I think the problem here as well is it's just a bit too, it's just a little bit too easy for Iran to defend. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know, they're not really stretching them. There's no last gas tackles or anything like that. There's that one then when it was into Kiefer Mooney off to Wilson, but they've not done that enough.
There's just a real lack of quality.
Yeah. The switch is on. Ball. Iran coming forward. That's a terrible ball. That was an opportunity. They have men in the box and he's overhit the pass. In the 44th minute, 44-23, 0-0. And I suppose if it ends like this the first half, Rob Page will say, well, we haven't played very well there, but it's 0-0. We could have been behind. If we step it up, let's see what they've got. But, you know, they'll want more, won't they? They are shadow on the pitch, a bit like FIFA this when you're playing it, some games. Playing in the pitch black. It's a little bit better football.
Scrappy game.
Oh. It shoots, I think it shoots around this though, because, you know, break them up and then hit them on the counter. An additional 4 minutes. Okay. Imagine Moore was down for a bit, wasn't he? The head injury.
Harry Maguire.
And Nico Williams. Ben Davies out to Mathew.
It's a good idea.
It's from now. Can you get Adam Ramsey? Got a bit of space.
Get a crossing. You've got space.
Go on. There it is. It's the
so
chance.
Annoying.
It's gone in.
So annoying.
He should have changed the angle there, Ramsey. Had the opposite. Get out your feet and get one curling towards Kiefer Moore.
That's better. Oh, take
idea.
care of the ball.
It's like that idea. Both teams give them possession away when the opportunity's on. Roberts, block.
Take care of the ball.
I mean, tremendous touch from McCartney. Come on then. Oh, this is a good move.
Just
what have you got? The 1v1.
Don't foul him. Don't foul him.
It's a good ball again.
Got good movements, haven't he?
Yeah. It's got to come in.
It's a great
ball.
Oh God, that was a close one. Great ball.
Harry Maguire-ish. Paul McCartney.
Harry Maguire-ish went in there, put a foot, but couldn't get the connection.
What a tremendous ball
that was. A great ball into the box. Great opportunities. Wales have done it once. Oh, he never got the touch.
Close, isn't he? It's a good move, that from Iran. That's what Wales have got to do. Get the angle and get it in for Kiefer Moore and Gareth Bale to attack the ball.
That's the one. That's the one.
47th minute, 0-0. Iran look a little bit more inventive than what Wales do.
It's mad, isn't it?
It's just mad. Wales have got that opportunity to get Bale or Moore, get them a chance. Wales come for Kiefer Moore. They've done their own work here, Carlos Queiroz, because
and Wales is
Iran come again. He's going to get there as well.
Oh, he's done him. He's chopped him in half and he knows it.
That's a shocking challenge.
He knows. That's awful. The right back is just let that drop in behind him And he's made the centre-back have to come over and cut him in half. Like, but then the other thing about it is, there's like 15 seconds of the game, of the half left. It's like, have a little bit of understanding.
A minute and 50, but I know your point. Oh, it's not a good tackle, that from Roden. No. That is not a good tackle at all. He is nowhere near, and it's Taremi who's obviously the star man, isn't he? Taremi's the
Michael Cosgrove said, would you say this is a championship level match? I think it would, you know. It's not a World Cup level match, is it?
No, the quality's not there. Iran have, like I said, Iran have been nice and inventive on the break, but the way the two teams have given the ball away, haven't they, Mike? Just like, under no pressure as well. And sometimes you can see the idea what they're trying to do, but they just haven't, they're under hitting it or they're hitting it into traffic. There's the Iranian Emre Can with the free kick for Iran. Chance again to get this into the box. In it goes. Like the way it's broke. Azumi.
Oh, I tell you what, Wales. Oh, the guy, what are you doing?
Kicked it against each other.
They're hitting it against it's like kids' footy.
They're panicking.
Oh, Wales have been
good ball again.
Wales have been shocking. Absolutely shocking.
Shot from 50 yards. Ooh, Hennessy had to hang on. Wow. They want to get in here, Wales, because I think Page will rip into them here. They're a little bit ragged here at the moment.
They're all over the gaff, aren't they?
It's the defence. It comes from the defence. Mathew and Roden have been all over the place. Ramsey's done nothing.
Half time,
0-0.
0-0. Wales have been awful. Absolutely awful.
I think they'll be quite happy that it's 0-0 here because
Wales will.
They've had the opportunity. These have had two or three.
Wales.
I know Wales have had the big one, but these have had 2 or 3 opportunities.
They're bouncing, aren't they?
They'll be thinking, we've got a chance here.
Right, listen, we're going to have 5 minutes to grab a cup of coffee. We haven't even had a cup of coffee yet.
No, I'm going
to we're going to have 5 minutes for a cup of coffee.
That Rushy?
Yeah.
Ian Rush is right, lad.
Yeah, they brought him out.
It's right, Rush, lad.
We're going to have 5 minutes for a brew and ring Ned and just give him loads of stick for not being here.
I knew he wasn't going to be here, mate.
He didn't. Look, check the comments, he doesn't say. There you go. Right, we'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Right, second half is upon us.
0-0.
Teams are out.
Big half.
Second half, big half. Big half. We look like one of the Welsh team photos here, the way we've got ourselves lined up.
Do we?
Sort of out of sync, isn't it?
That better? With the cushion in between. It's because I started the show on my own, because you were over there. And then
Here we go.
when you come over, I didn't nearly move. Underway. Not
People have stayed downstairs by the looks of it.
Yeah.
The scrum must be good.
Wales have the ball. And there's 45-26 gone. And Wales are on the ball. Knocking it round the back.
Aye.
Ben Davies doing
Get your
a switch.
comments in.
And a throw-in poor again from Wales. Ben Davies smashing it out for a throw-in. 0-0 at the moment. Big half for Wales. Big half for Wales.
Ruben de Souza says Rushie's gone full Jack Frost nowadays.
Loves it. Loves it. Initiator contract though. Got to step it up here, Wales, haven't he, this half? Keep playing right on the edge like they were in the first half. Iran are going to get through into, on to Hennessy again, and can't keep hoping that, or expecting them to miss the chasing another one here.
Stuff like that. Little stuff like that where they seem really just slow to react.
Not happy again here.
They look slow to react, don't they?
Ashmoon's gone down again. Holding his arm this time.
You know why? Look, he doesn't want someone to hold his hand.
Exactly. There it is here, let's see.
What was that?
No, it's here there.
No, he elbowed him.
No, he's landed on his jarred the elbow there, hasn't he?
Coccyx.
He hasn't jarred his coccyx.
Anyone, and everyone knows if you
Anyone who knows if you do your coccyx, it's poor.
But if you your arm also.
Oh, wrist injury is one of the worst
in football.
Worst injury you can ever have. Umani has proved that. Long ball from Iran, Hennessy, waiting. Wow.
Hennessy trying to do some kind of crazy behaviour on the edge of the box.
Yeah.
Well, not being funny, every
Look,
touch.
he's going to give it away again.
Every touch.
They have given it away. They're in the box. Ashmoon.
Oh, you can't go. Oh. Wales are committing.
Give it. Ramsey's the second time he's given
Wales,
it away.
what are you doing? And people say, why'd you get angry? How can you not get angry? Oh my God, it's so frustrating.
What was he doing there, Ramsey? Twice.
Professional footballers. The worst thing is, I should be used to this. I should be used to it. Maybe that's what it is. I'm angry because I watched the World Cup to get away from that stuff, and I'm having to watch it again.
I'll tell you how bad they're playing. That not even Everton give it away this poorly. There's a chance coming forward, though. It's a great run. Oh, it was a good run. Oh.
Imagine being a Welsh Everton only.
Aaron Ramsey.
And there are loads.
No,
And there are loads.
That's unfair.
They're in the World Cup. Fair play to them.
Good run from Ramsey. That's needed to take a little bit off it.
Could be Scottish, couldn't he? Not be in the World Cup. Not that there's anything wrong with being Scottish. Wonderful country, wonderful people, wonderful legacy of players at Everton. But they're not at the World Cup.
Scotland's lovely. Wales is lovely, though, isn't it?
I think I might go to Scotland on holiday next year.
It's lovely.
I want to go to the top. I want to go
right
to the
very,
very top.
Yeah. Where have you been?
I've been to Edinburgh on holiday.
Yeah.
Like a little city break when I was a kid.
Yeah.
1980, what year was it? 1987, and they re-released E.T. in the pictures, and we went to see E.T. in Edinburgh.
There you go.
And a bad memory. Went to Butlins in here, and it was good.
Yeah.
But it was one of those themed weekends. It was a country and western weekend.
Okay.
So, no issue.
Yeah.
No issue. Let them do what they want. But that was interesting.
Yeah.
And where else have I been? Been up to Glasgow a couple of times.
Yeah.
Been to Celtic. Been to Rangers.
Yeah.
Been to Hampden Park to see Robbie Williams many moons ago. Been to Aberdeen.
The good run. There's no flag here yet. I don't know whether he's on or he's off.
Isn't he?
And
But I fancy going to the very top to do that 500 thing, where like the road that goes all the way around the top.
Oh, okay.
Because it's supposed to be boss.
I drove all around, but Scotland years ago. In fact, I'll tell you exactly when it was years ago, because it was when the Euros were on, 1992. Me and my missus went up, done 1,000 miles in 4 days driving. But went up to Inverness and everywhere, Loch Ness, it's awful. Loch Lomond, all of those places.
I'd like to go up there, stop off at Loch Lomond, stop off at Loch Ness, and then
Fort
go to the top.
Fort Williams,
because
mate.
it's completely different, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like look at that.
Hey, you've been talking to mate up the World Cup.
It's a completely different place, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
There's nothing for miles. I mean, it's so remote. Don't they just drop soldiers there and like they get given like
off you go,
a map and told to like get home basically.
Yeah. Orienteering, X3.
Yeah. And I've been
that is a tremendous ball.
I ran. 1-0. No, he's at the post. He's hit the post. I do not believe it. It was
Wales,
so comfortable.
What is going on?
Off
the post again.
What a save. Oh my god. Absolutely incredible moment. Oh my god.
Ranat just hit the post twice in 5 seconds, and then Hennessy has saved as Asmoon diving.
I don't even know if we knew anything about it.
I don't know how we missed.
Oh my god, what a moment.
If Wales win this, the gods are shining on them tonight.
Oh my days, what a moment.
If that doesn't wake them up, sloppy again. It was, to be honest, the ball to Asmoon first was tremendous. Went on, thought he'd scored. Yeah. I thought, to be honest, he hesitated. He should have hit it a touch earlier.
This game should be dead and buried.
It should be. And that'll be, again, like I said before, Rob Page will be delighted it's 0-0 because the Iran should be a couple of goals up here to the good easily. How they haven't just scored was unbelievable.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Twice in 5 seconds and then it broke to Asmoon.
An opportunity. Wales are on the right hand side. They're looking for the cross. Bale's been dealt with very easily, but he's got a chance. Cross opportunity. Oh, it's wasn't it? Oh, he's put it over. He's put it over, but he's given a foul on the keeper.
Oh, I see, yeah. Well, look at this pass. What's this for a pass, mate?
What kind of defending is that?
Ben
what
Davis.
Kind of defending
Ben
is
Davis.
That?
He's got to shoot. He's waiting and waiting. Rogan gets back.
It actually does well. He does well. But what an effort this is.
This is tremendous. And then Asmoon, watch. Keeper's beaten.
And it's just a simple header.
Asmoon's header. You'll see it from this
header.
one.
It should be a simple goal.
Yeah. And he's headed it straight to Hennessy.
What I was going to say was, before all that commotion broke out, was
we were just chilling in Scotland then.
I've been to Land's End and I want to go to John Grove.
Yeah, it will make sense. Is Aaron Ramsey?
Roberto on the super chat says, the Rooney interview was top class, well done. Would love to see you sit down with Billy Kenny for an interview. Well done, boys.
Yeah, we should get Billy Kenny.
There's a play coming out about Billy Kenny, so I wonder whether we can maybe get that sorted.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll look into that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Roberto. Thank you for the super chat.
Thanks for the super chat, Roberto.
Thank you.
Outstanding. Yeah, Billy Kenny would be a good one.
Yeah.
Be nice to get him in, have a good chat with him. Excellent player. And obviously other stuff took over, which is terrible.
The Mighty Blues, Cam of course, says, just seen multiple England fans stating David James was better goalkeeper than Jordan Pickford.
But they're idiots, mate.
And then he's put up the USA.
There you go.
See
they're idiots.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
And then Kevin Kraft says, interesting fact.
Yeah.
David James was a knobhead. I mean,
Kevin Kraft.
That's terrible. That's a terrible free kick.
I
cannot confirm or deny that.
He's nailed it.
Cannot confirm or deny that. But Iran have been
on the break again.
Tremendous here.
Why?
Just let it go out.
It's going
you
out.
Absolute Welsh person.
There's another shot. Got back.
So basically what's just happened there is it was going out for a throw-in.
It was a good bit of defending.
And the Wales player kept it in, only for the Iranians to break.
It was a good... He defended really well, but instead of just giving the throw-in up, he tried to keep it alive, and it ends up almost giving Iran a chance.
Absolute.
They've looked all over the place here, Wales. England won't have any fears at all against these, none.
I'd go as far as to say, if England were to play the strongest team against Wales, which they won't, but if they did, well, it depends on the result tonight. If they put the strongest team against them, they'd absolutely batter them.
They would batter them.
They are absolutely, they've bottled this. And what I don't understand is, there's no real pattern of play either.
That's brilliant. Iran are playing tremendously here.
There's no real pattern of play with the Welsh side. No. They don't quite know what they want to do. Or they're almost playing like the tactics they would have had with Dan James, but with Kiefer Moore. I don't understand what they're doing.
Ball into the box.
I don't understand.
It's going to break.
Great defending.
Oh my
God,
I
tell you
brilliant
what,
defending from Wales.
We thought Wales would come out and do better, and they are getting spanked. Spanked.
They've got to stay in the game. This is they're struggling like anything here. They've got to stay in the game. Iran have got a corner. It's all Iran at the moment. And I honestly thought it'd be the other way round after half-time. I thought Wales would come. There's two changes. There's Brennan Johnson and Dan James. They're going to try and get an injection of pace into the front line. Because they're just not in. They're hanging on here, aren't they? They are hanging on for dear life here. Connor Roberts is limping. Is he coming off?
Going off, lad. Just limp.
Yeah, he's off. Connor Rob. Oh no, he's staying on. Like, don't make the change at the corner, do you? Corner to Iran, whipped into the box. Oh, good header from Kiefer Moore at the near post. Iran have it again now. It's on the overlap. Well, that's
great ball. Dealt with.
Head to the box.
Oh, was that a foul?
Yeah, was it? Oh no, it was Harry Wilson. Done well there.
Wales, how they're still in this game.
Yeah.
This game should have been put to bed. Put to bed.
Connor Roberts going off.
He's been dreadful.
Hasn't had a good game today.
Dreadful.
Harry Wilson going off as well. Brennan Johnson and Dan James.
The other two, I mean, Gareth Bale, yes, you keep on the pitch, but I tell you what, Aaron Ramsey is very, very lucky.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if his name wasn't Aaron Ramsey,
he'd
be off because he hasn't done a tap.
No.
He's on there because of reputation.
I'd have kept Harry Wilson on rather than Aaron Ramsey because I think Wilson, not only can he dig it from 25 yards, set pieces as well. Where Ramsey's just not really doing anything. He's got to step up here for them.
Unless he changes position.
Yeah. 57 minutes, 25 seconds gone. 0-0.
Been a good game now.
No, it has. Iran I've been really impressed with Iran. Really have. But chance for Wales here. Kiefer Moore wins it.
No, second balls. They're not winning any second balls.
No.
Oh, tremendous. Tremendous.
Have it.
What's he doing?
I see him down again.
He's down again.
No, I think his afternoon's over. He's
played well as well, hasn't he?
No, his knee.
He's got cramp. We got the old cramp. The old cramp.
He's looked a real threat. This was his chance, wasn't it? Roden does really well there to get back, but he just hesitates. Here's the other one that's going to show. Oh, the angles the header he scored. Look at Kieran.
He knows, doesn't he? He knows.
If he angles that header, it's 1-0. He just heads it straight. Hennessy does well, but he just heads it straight.
They deserve to be winning this.
They do deserve to be ahead of you. But like I said, from a Welsh point of view, 0-0. And you've been let off, you're thinking, this is our day. This is our day. He's not had a good game.
Nearly an hour gone. 0-0. Iran have had 3 shots on target, 3 shots off target. But Wales have actually had 63% of the possession.
No, you've had the ball, you've just done nothing with it.
They've been dreadful. Captain Toffee says Wales need to go hell for leather here.
Yeah.
Stick on some forwards. They've got nothing to lose.
Yeah. Well, they've just stuck 2 on, haven't they? They've just put Brennan Johnson and Dan James on. Because they don't get a result here, they're going out, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. If Iran, and you wouldn't put it past Iran nicking this at all.
No.
Well, in fact, it wouldn't even be nicking it.
No, because they've
had the opportunities, so therefore...
He's horny.
Honey, 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 honey.
He looks like he's having... Is he going off, or has he got to go off because he had the medical
No, I think
treatment?
he's probably got to just go off because he's had the medicalness going on.
The medicalness?
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
That's the technical term.
I thought so.
He's had the medicalness.
And once you've had the medicalness...
He's had 2 shots. Asmu.
Well, he hit the post and and it was the save, wasn't it?
Yeah. And he had that header that just went wide before as well.
Great hair on the Iranians, I've got to say, great hair.
They have got,
there
is excellent use of the hair, the products. So, still 0-0, an hour gone now. Wales have really got to go for this.
Opportunity
That's
down the channel.
Oh, no.
Well defended.
Good defending. Head to the box though, Ramsey. No. Get the ball in. He swapped Williams over, has he? Nico Williams has gone to right back now. Looks like they've gone to a flat back 4.
Get a cross in the box. Get Kiefer Moore into the game. You brought him in.
There it is.
Where's the ball? Is the ball?
No,
too far.
Unlucky.
Too
idea
soon.
though, that's the right
that's
idea.
That's the better idea. But they play Kiefer Moore, and I've not barely used them once.
No, it's a strange tactic.
One chance in the first half.
It's a strange tactic, to be fair. Look at the sub coming on with tremendous hair as well. Absolutely tremendous hair. Cam's just remember that Charlison doesn't play for Everton. Dave Ruben.
Yeah.
Knock forward. Good at it. He definitely smacks it coming back to Everton in a year, though, Charlison. I just don't think Spurs, like...
Don't you think, though, after a goal like that, other people will be looking at him?
No, I was just going to say, I just don't see him working out at Spurs. I really don't.
No, because he'll want to play,
because he wants to play.
If they win it, and they've got as good a chance as anyone.
Yeah.
If they win it, he's going to be...
Profile goes up again.
He's not going to want to sit. That's goal of the tournament so far.
That'll win. Don't be. I can't see there being a better goal than that. Mate. For the technique.
That profile. Do you know what's mad? The minute he took the first touch, I knew it was going in. I knew he was going to do that. We've seen him do it. Like we've seen him do similar at Norwich last season. Just knew he was going to score. He's got that in his locker. You don't get to see that enough.
He wasn't very good last night, but it doesn't matter.
That's the same place they play. What's going on?
It's so much
dream team.
There's a chance again for a round. Dan James, well played. Was it Dan James? I think it was.
Like dream team, this.
What's going on? The hex, that middle of the thing's hexed. There's a wormhole you were talking about the other days there.
That's it.
Iran have got a corner on the
making some noise, the Iranian fans. Fair play to them.
It's been noisy all day.
With everything going on in their country, like, and all the politics surrounding the team and everything. They aren't half
whipped in.
They aren't half getting behind them, like.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Now a break. Wales trying to hit them quickly on the break. But this is what they've got to do now.
Ramsey's slower than me.
He is. Except he gets played.
Oh, he took out there.
Yeah. There's Brennan Johnson, outside and inside. What have he got?
Very little.
Cross block.
Done well to stop the crosses.
He's done well there, hasn't he?
I tell you what.
He's gambled there.
I tell you what. United States versus Iran is going to be a great game.
It will be a good game, that, won't it?
Yes! That! All day for that, Iranian man.
There's a break again. Wales are just constantly giving the ball away.
We're losing the 50-50.
There we go, into the box. Blocked against another Iran corner. Wales aren't winning any block tackles.
Do you know what they remind me of, though? A little bit. They remind me of Canada the other night. They've got loads of energy, loads of pace.
Decision making.
But at the final third, but Wales haven't got Belgium's little bit of quality.
Yeah.
Cam says he's having KFC for dinner and Chinese for tea.
Fair play.
Have you got some kind of like disease which stops you putting on weight?
He's bulking, isn't he?
Bulking.
Fair play to him. And he's finished with Bosch.
Fair play.
So,
Glenn Watson says, and apparently it's a question just for me, which
Oh.
I always find, I do find.
he's not the most inclusive
No,
Glenn,
I
is
do
he?
find.
Ball in.
It's a very Tory way
They're
of
asking
doing
for
things.
handball.
And he says, if someone does a live stream wearing an Alice band and cops a lot of Jack Grealish abuse and then does a live stream the next night with his hair back to normal, would you believe the Alice band was just because they were washing their hair that night?
If that's what he told me, yeah. They're looking. I mean,
Someone-
it's handball by Brennan Johnson.
If someone wants to
but it
wear
was
an
a
Alice
push.
band one night and then not wear it the other night, that's their prerogative. Whether they're a man, woman, dog,
Yeah, but even if
identify
even
as a
if
cat.
they were washing their hair,
Yeah.
no problem. 65 minutes gone, 0-0.
Michael RAF says, what
Good
do you
lad.
reckon score's going to be tonight? I reckon England will win 3-1. I think United States will be a little thorn in their side, but England will just have enough quality.
But they'll work the socks off, won't they? Let's be honest.
Ruben says, Cam should have Char Suey.
That's a classic. That's a good one, I like that.
I think he robbed that one off me a while ago.
I like it. I like it. Why are you kicking him, mate? It's a free kick. Don't kick the lads on the floor. Don't boot them. Dead easy. And then the ref doesn't have to do the little shit house run over. Little fast run over. There's Nico Williams' chance to put it in. So that is abysmal.
I'll tell you what, if
Deal
the
with it
Welsh
again.
do get beat and all those Welsh
That's-
fans get sunburnt, it's not going to be a great day for them, is it?
I think I trust them to have put factor 50 on. Honestly, I believe they've got.
Do you know what though? Right, I still find it quite weird that in this day and age, we have stadiums.
A chance
that
for Brennan Johnson and gone round the back. Done brilliantly.
Oh,
Good run, Brennan Johnson. It's more like it.
I find it weird that we still have stadiums that have like the big shadows on them.
I know. It is weird. Well, I suppose. Yeah.
No, I know, but like, surely you could like you could just switch on lights or something
It is.
to get rid of. I mean,
Yeah.
this is a major tournament where this country has spent billions and billions
And
of
you're
pounds,
struggling with the
and
thing.
you've got a big massive shadow on the pitch.
I mean, it was handball. I don't understand why the linesman doesn't give it. Nico Williams playing basketball there. And Asmoon's day is over.
He's done
McCartney, Harry Maguire, Leighton Baines all rolled
well. He's
into one.
run his socks off, that young lad. He
He's
looks like
done-
he looks like Andor.
He has done well.
He looks like Andor, I'd say.
He was made up. He's done all right, him. Flashed the header wide in the first half as well. He should play for Forest.
Did he? Yeah.
Well, maybe the fella who's coming on he's talking about. "68 minutes gone, 0-0. Wales basically got. Are we saying? And it's mad to say
Go on,
this, but
say it.
are we saying if Wales don't
Say
win
it.
this, they're out? They'll have 2 points, so they'll be above.
I'd say, but it's not definite. They'd have 2 points, so they would temporarily go into second place.
Yeah.
Um,
Dan James doing well to stand up.
down. A ball. No. Yeah, it would be uphill, obviously, with everything.
Do we think America can beat Iran?
Yeah, I think they can. I think they can. But Iran have done great. They've
Let me
done
ask you
great.
this then.
That's cool.
Do we think Iran can beat America? That's the bigger question.
Yeah, I think they can.
Yeah.
No, I
So-
think they can. And plus, that's a shootout, isn't it? Then I mean, not literal, not between those two countries.
That's a good little ball. So really, you know, Wales have got what? It's probably going to be 5 or 6 minutes at the end. So if you
25 minutes plus.
So they've got at least 25 minutes to stay in the World Cup, or to give themselves a good chance to stay.
What I
in the
would
World
say
Cup.
is Iran, with all those changes, do look like they've run out a little bit of steam here. They've stopped making as many chances.
Yeah. Or maybe
But Wales aren't
subs.
making any chances, are they?
Well, that was better from as a
But
ran
it's an
again. No, edge of the
opportunity.
box. He should
But it's
shoot
2
it.
against 5.
Oh,
That
I'll
was the
tell
thing.
you
See,
what.
they're not committing as much.
No.
Not that they were committing loads anyway, but that was the point, that they were playing on the counter with loads of pace. I don't know if they've got that pace still on the pitch now. The subs have slowed.
They were
them
always going to slow down.
Yeah.
They put so much into the first
ball.
hour.
That's a ball. Oh, really
More
round
like
the corner.
it. More like it. You know what though? They don't half play out of trouble well around, you know.
Got good footballers.
Some of the angles of the passes have been tremendous. Little ones. Here we go. They're committed again. 1v1. Here he come in before.
Maybe this is just normal footy and we're not used to it.
Probably.
Great
That's
ball!
a ball and a
I'll
half.
tell you what, if that was a Welsh player and that was Kiefer Moore.
That'd have been a goal. Good defending from Mathew there. It was a tremendous ball in. Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe this is what teams normally play like. We're conditioned out of it. We're going, what's going on here? How can you play a pass like that? 0-0, 70 minutes gone. Iran have a corner. They're very much still on the front foot. Wales just haven't been able to get any kind of momentum. It's the fourth Iran corner. It's into the box too long.
Here's an interesting quote from Paul
picked up.
Parker.
Is a run on the chance here. It's gone back
Oh, he's
post.
gone
There's a
back.
man coming in. Knocked across.
So
Hennessy
Paul
gathers.
Parker said, it's difficult to go far in the major tournaments if your goalkeeper is average. But England hasn't had a world-class goalkeeper since David Seaman. He was a top goalkeeper and Jordan Pickford is not. It's as simple as that. Is that the Jordan Pickford who's been in a Euros final and a World Cup semi-final? Yeah, is that the same one?
Is that David Seaman that never done either of those things?
Well, he got to a Euro semi-final, yeah. That's as far as he got. No, I'm saying. That's as far as he got.
The Euros is like playing in the Charities.
No, what's worse though, is that when he said that, no one will have picked him up on that. That's what's
Can I
worse.
just say something as well? Paul Parker was crap. We've better for keeping.
And England would have.
There's a chance.
England would have beat Germany in 1990 if he hadn't scored the own goal.
Yeah. Basically down to him. So. It is hilarious. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not a big lover of Jordan Pickford, as in I think he's the best goalie in the world. He's a very good goalie. He's a very good goalie. Is he world class? Well, no, but I don't think there's many world class goalies. Chance for Iran again, blocked.
You know, I've said
Wales.
plenty of things, but it's when people just make up lies. It's when they just make blatant lies up.
It's like the stuff of like, you know, Alisson's the best goalie in the world
you know,
and all that.
How can you say England won't go when they have gone? When the reason England would have won the Euros would have been because of Jordan Pickford.
It would have been the only reason.
Yeah.
Well,
he
conceded
2 goals and saved 2 penalties in the final, in the penalty shootout.
He was incredible. He won the Golden Gloves.
If the players who are supposed to do their job had just put the ball in the back of the net, then
if Saka scores, and I'm not having a go at Saka by the way, but if Saka scores the pen, Pickford's the hero.
It's easy.
Shoot. Yeah, that's one. It's a great save, Hennessy.
It's easier.
It's a brilliant save, Wayne Hennessy.
It's easier to score a penalty than it is to save a penalty.
Yeah, of course it is. That was a tremendous save from Hennessy. Iran again, looking more likely to win this.
Oh, what a touch!
Brilliant touch.
What a touch!
Stood it up. Back post.
Oh, my.
There
was me. Iran stopped and now they've come back. That touch
Look at this. This is a brilliant save, mate. Fingertips. Oh, it's a brilliant save from Hennessy.
Tell you what.
It's his thumb.
Nev would have been proud.
He would have been proud of that. Probably is proud of
17 minutes left plus added on time, and
so 40 minutes to go.
Wales have been dreadful.
Iran looked them all.
And what I would say is,
that's a terrible call.
Having watched both games,
he's gonna get another goal.
Wales are one of the worst teams in this tournament by far.
They're just
they
not
have been dreadful.
They got out of jail a bit against America, didn't they?
Yeah. And I'd take no fun saying that they've been dreadful.
Kevin Kraft said Pickford is a boss keeper. Nothing wrong with him or his skills. He's boss. Yeah. The Blues says watch Southgate trying to play through the USA midfield, which is their strongest attribute. Corner in, right under the bar. Hennessy deals with it. Iran knock it back. Hennessy's going to come, gets nowhere near it.
Surely, if England can't play through America's midfield, then they ain't going to win the World Cup, are they? So,
I think he's saying about a tactic, though. If you were a little bit more direct, you'd be in. That's a good touch. Get on the outside.
I think, and I'm not a massive England fan.
No, I'm not
but
either.
I think we downplay how good some of the England players are. They've got some really good talent. And at times, I agree, it's Southgate that stops them playing. But they've got some really good players.
England, for me, are in the same quality kind of category. I'm not saying they're better, but the same category as France, Brazil.
Yeah.
Right now, just right. I'm not saying they're as good as France, but they're in that category of teams where it's a great save.
And if England get a decent win, if they do, and I don't think there's any...
That's a great save.
It's no given that they're going to beat America. America are a tough side and they're a really good work. But if England get a decent win tonight, people are going to go, well, they've won the group, they're through. And tell you what, these, especially with the different the different players they've got to score goals.
England have got so many attacking threats, and they've got good midfield players. Now, are they strong enough defensively? That's where you can ask a question.
Yeah, of course.
Because the centre backs aren't brilliant. No. But who knows? Paul Hewitt says Pickford's going to Chelsea. Watch Paul if he does go to Chelsea, and they are very interested in him apparently. If he has a good World Cup, I think he may well go there. But you watch, very much like Richarlison, the minute he goes to Chelsea, those conversations will change.
Of course they will.
It'll be the unparalleled number one. This is the standard of goal. It's just the same nonsense narrative, and the narrative's born out of, let's be perfectly honest, people in the media who aren't Evertonians. Yeah. A lot of them in the media are Liverpudlians, and they just have a free dig at him. Because regardless of what he does for Everton, and in general he's very good for, the last few weeks, he's dipped for me. Yeah. Tottenham away through the game, Bournemouth away, he cost us the game. But in general he's been good. But regardless of his Everton form, for England, he's been tremendous, hasn't he? He's been absolutely tremendous. There shouldn't be any question. You know, and I'm glad it has quietened down the Ramsdale stuff, because he is average. Yeah. He's not a poor goalkeeper. He's not a brilliant goalkeeper. He's just a standard, like Pope. They're just standard goalkeepers. Pickford's better than the pair of them. That's just the way it is.
And maybe
but in a few years, they might,
and that's the thing, isn't it? That's always going to be the conversation with them, is that Ramsdale's playing for Arsenal, the top of the league, and you get that big push of it's not an agenda against Everton as such. It's an agenda against all the other teams.
They only want 3 or 4 teams. They're only interested in 3 or 4 teams.
Because they know that's where the headlines are.
And that's it.
They know Arsenal will,
But fair play.
Arsenal have got a big...
Paul said, what about this one? Paul says he'd take Mendy from Chelsea as Pickford's replacement.
Yeah, I don't think we'd get him.
But would you have him? Because he's a good keeper, isn't he?
I'll be honest,
Solid,
I'll be honest. I don't think we need Jordan Pickford. As in, if we got really good money for him and replaced him with a good solid keeper, goalie, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, I would.
I'd be fine with that.
And he's been here for years, so he's done a good stint at Everton.
I'd be fine with that.
Look at Newcastle. They took Pope from a relegated team. Yeah. And at times last year he cost Burnley games, and a lot of other games he won them.
I don't think we use Pickford's attributes as in
he haven't got good
with his feet and stuff. So I think we just need a good solid goalie.
Interesting.
Here's one from Glenn Watson. He said, for the Christmas season, if you could have unlimited boxes, tubs of one, and only one of the following, which one would you pick?
Okay.
Roses, Quality Street, Miniature Heroes, Celebrations, Chocolate Orange.
Okay.
I'm going to throw in Miniature Heroes I'm going for.
Yeah, I was just going to say, without doing the thing, I was going to say the same thing. Yeah. There's enough variety in that for me that will keep you entertained. Chocolate Orange, whether you like it, hate it, whatever, it's the same. It's just one thing. My missus loves it, and it's all going off a little bit here. Get on to the thing. Ben Davis, stop trying to be a faux hard man. You're a tart. Stop it, mate. Just get on with the game. See, that's you, Ben Davies, in a nutshell, acting the hard man and can't pass a ball 2 yards. Just get on with playing the game, concentrate. There's 11 minutes to go plus stoppage time, so there's probably 43 minutes still left. But it's 0-0, and Wales haven't done a thing.
No.
Dan James and Brennan Johnson have done nothing.
They've been absolutely dreadful.
Since they come on. Iran should be home and hosed there, as the saying goes. But it's 0-0, so...
I think that might mean something else.
Okay. There's the pat. And there you go. Back to Hennessy.
I think Gareth Bale will win man of the match.
If he scores, he will. He's a strange goalie, Hennessy. For years, looked like he was going to be a really good goalie. Is he, yeah?
Well,
he's Welsh, isn't he?
He loved Nev, didn't he?
He loved Nev, yeah. But he sometimes he looks brilliant, and then other times some of his mistakes have been really badly.
But it's still 0-0.
No, that's what I'm
and
saying.
There's still
Wales,
opportunities. There's at least 15 minutes left. Around on the edge of the box.
There's runners right and left. I mean, I don't know what he was trying to do there. Wales scrambling.
Tried to stab it through a gap.
Oh, stupid. That was stupid. But a chance for Wales to counter now. Bale. He's done well, Gareth Bale. Iran have got to get back. There's Nico Williams. Brennan Johnson. That's awful. That is awful, Brennan Johnson. Really is. Gives possession away. Luckily for Wales, Iran just smash it clear when there was no need to. Another man that Iran are doing the hard cramp thing here, but they're actually breaking the game up very well. Because they'll be looking and thinking, right, don't lose this now. Rob Page is going for the best. Wales will be thinking, Iran will be thinking, if this ends 0-0, they're playing America last game. They'll be expecting England to beat Wales.
It's a shootout, isn't it? It's a shootout.
So
it is a shootout.
But I still think if you're Carlos Queiroz after this, you're thinking, we should have had that game comfortably won. I'll be honest, I didn't see this coming the other day. England destroyed these the other day. Iconic football shirt says, watch this Ramsdale's better with his feet. He's not though, is he? I know, mate, I'm in the same thing. I watch Ramsdale and think he's all right. He's not better than Pickford with his feet, not at all.
Plus, Pickford ain't he? Ain't it over years?
It is crazy, like.
Ain't it over years?
It is crazy.
Hang on, didn't he come in in the summer and concede like 3?
Yeah, when he got beat 4-0 at Wolves, he was in goal. He's terrible. Well, he's not terrible. He's just not as good. He's just nowhere near as good.
Pickford ain't it though? Yeah. Over years.
Blues says Pickford is the best English keeper, but alongside centre-back, it's the weakness. See, I don't think Pickford is any kind of weakness for England. I think the centre-back area is probably a bit of a weakness. And I'll be honest, I don't think the full-backs are very good either.
Kyle Walker's back in.
If Walker's in, then he's good. Reece James is the one who's injured, isn't he? Yeah. Trippier is all right. He's all right. If you're talking like what you'd expect, there's a chance for Wales. Dan James has got it. What have you got, Dan James?
He's essentially just a sprinter.
You've got
with a pair of footy boots on.
The break, that was so fortuitous from...
Shoot!
Nico Williams.
Oh, he blocked it! Shoot!
There's a chance. Ben Davies.
Oh, what a save! Oh, that was the chance.
Keeper, straight at the goalie.
Oh, they teed it up.
How long do you reckon Rob Page has needed the best?
Yeah,
and he's gone.
I'll
have to go. He looks happy enough. He's in that thing where he's a man in his 40s, needing a berth, and he's gone, I can ride it out.
Oh, I'm all right now.
Oh,
come on.
Now he's like that. Come on, we can win it. Corner for Wales, 84th minute. Back post. Flicked on. Brennan Johnson's after it. Iran have marshalled this defence well so far. It's gone back again.
Aim for Kiefer Moore.
It's in long to a Iran break now. Tell me that isn't Joe Allen.
Joe Allen's on, yeah.
It's a what?
What's the keeper doing?
It's Hennessy.
Oh my God, what's the keeper doing?
Oh, Hennessy.
Oh, he's took him out.
Oh, referee, you've got a big decision.
Oh, he's took him out.
Because he hasn't attempted the ball there.
He's gone.
No,
Oh no, he's gone for the yellow.
There was a covering defender.
Oh my days.
I'd be fuming if I was around.
Oh my days, he was in.
Because he hasn't played the ball there, Wayne Hennessy. He hasn't played the ball.
It was a ball over the top. Hennessy came out for some reason, took the Iranian player out. It's outside the box. There might have been a covering player, but I tell you what, he is lucky. He is so lucky.
No, why he's lucky? Because there was no attempt to play the ball.
What is he doing though? What is this all about? What, this
Nico
is
Williams, awful ball again. This is a tremendous round the corner. He's onside.
Onside.
It's a tremendous ball. Gets the touch and Hennessy.
But
that's a red card.
That's a red card.
That is a red card.
That is a red card on.
He's wet. Look
Mike, look at that. Oh, that's a red card.
Ooh.
That is a red card. Oh my days.
The thing is, Woody.
Look at that.
Oh no, he's kneed him in the face. He's kneed him in the face. He's gone for the. He's gone. In all fairness to Hennessy, he's gone to kick the ball. The ref's got to go over and look at it.
That is. I think it's a red.
There's a VAR. Emre Can, walk away. The Iranian Emre Can. He's off for you, Wayne Hennessy. The referee's been told to go and look at VAR for a pot. Look at the knee in the face. Look at the knee in the face.
That is a red. That is shocking.
My word.
That is shocking.
He's no win.
Dangerous play. It's dangerous play.
That is dangerous play.
It's a red card all day long.
Why has he come flying out?
That is a red card.
Why has he come flying out? I just don't. If that isn't a red,
how many times do you have to watch that? He kicks him in the face with his knee.
That's shocking.
Oh, that's shocking. That's dangerous play. Got to be a red card, and I don't want it to be a red card.
No. Wayne Hennessy, why are you coming off?
Yeah, it's a red. It's a red. It's a red. Red card.
He's gone. Wayne Hennessy sent. He knew he was sent off. He knew he was sent off.
Why was he there?
Why has he come flying out of his goal? Nico Williams is there.
He knows. He's not even arguing.
But he knew anyway. He knew anyway the minute he'd done it. Oh, but why? Right, that ball's through. Nico Williams will get. If Hennessy stays at home, there's no danger there. Yeah. Why has he come flying off his line? Oh my God. Oh my God. Ruben,
no one can argue with that.
I am. Trippy is all right. He's 32. He's all right. I honestly don't understand
have they got
why.
a sub left?
I don't know.
I am shocked.
Yeah.
Right,
Paul Hewitt says that's his World Cup over.
Yeah, it is.
Well, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, they've got one. Yeah, they've got two subs.
Taremi.
They've got two subs.
They're going to have to take. Who they took off then?
They've took Wilson and Perdue.
No,
I mean,
sorry, I meant to now.
So they're going to have to take off probably Aaron Ramsey.
Should be Aaron Ramsey.
Danny Ward. Might as well have a hologram in goal.
Oh, Danny Ward.
Yeah, Ramsey. They took Ramsey off. Got it right.
Michael, RAF. Yeah, we're all right, mate. We're watching. We just can't believe Hennessy's just done that. If he stays in his goal, the lad is not skinning Nico Williams and finishing, is he?
Danny
Ward. Don't understand why.
There's a hologram in goal.
Kevin says Begovic did a decent job in Aussieland. And someone else said Isaac said Begovic would do a job for a year or so.
He wouldn't.
No, it was better. I think we could therefore get better, Isaac, couldn't we? We could get steady.
We need a proper
There's a free kick for a run into the box.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Wales do get a point, it's a great point.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, it's a great point. Well, to be fair, it was a great point anyway. They've been crap.
Yeah, they've been battered, really. I just don't know. It annoys me with goalies that when they come flying out. This was
like if you do.
They're in again.
That has to be that challenge. Has to be 100% spot on, doesn't it?
They're in the box. Around there's three.
No.
He's let it go. Taremi deflects. It's his own man. Taremi again. Square. There's the shot.
Oh, did he get a save on that?
Has he saved that?
Has he got a touch on that?
If he saved,
I don't believe Danny Ward saved that.
No.
Oh, he puts it wide.
There's going to be 7 or 8 minutes now, isn't there?
He just doesn't whip his foot round it.
No, he's hit it flat, hasn't he?
Oh.
Oh my, where they come back in Kiefer Moore's face then.
This has been the best 0-0 so far.
Yeah, it's been a great game. James 98 says a draw suits Iran more.
No, it doesn't. A win suits Iran more.
Iran deserve to win the game.
I think what he means is a draw's better for Iran than it is for Wales. I think that's what he's probably saying.
Oh, okay. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, but Iran should be winning this game.
This game should be done.
This should be done.
It should be over.
They've hit the post twice.
Paul Hewitt says, how have Iran not scored?
I know. They've had a goal disallowed where they should have picked the better option and scored.
If they calm here, Iran, they'll win this.
Well,
There's going to be 7 or 8 minutes, isn't it, at least? Kevin says 0-0 all over.
I'm going
You
for
just
10
don't
minutes.
know.
I'm going for 10 minutes. I'm going for 10 minutes.
The Blues says they're told to do that. Baz managers want keepers. I know that, mate, but you make the right decisions, don't you? You make the right decisions. That isn't sweeping. It's not sweeping. When you, if
Kicking
you're
someone in the head.
Have you ever coached? No, I'm just asking.
No, I'm saying, coach.
No, I'm just asking. Because, when I speak to like a lot, when you're defending 1v1, right, your keeper shouldn't be superseding your defender. If your goalkeeper goes back to his goal to protect his goal, let your defender deal with it. If your defender's nowhere near, you have to come and sweep, of course you do.
Poor awareness.
You've got Nico Williams, watch it back. Nico Williams is running. If Wayne Hennessy retreats, there's no danger there at all. And Hennessy's just gone, there's a ball, I'm taking him out. If he's in the box, I get it, but he was so far from home, the Blues, come on. And I see your comments, normally you're quite sensible. It's not about sweeping there. It's shocking decision making. They're in again and ran round the back.
So weird that we were talking about
goalkeepers. Here it is.
No.
Good defender.
We've been talking about goalkeepers for like 10 minutes there, haven't we?
Yeah.
And then he does that.
And then he does it, yeah. 9 additional minutes is. 9 minutes.
Good foul.
Captain Toffee says, what was the keeper thinking? Idiot. Absolutely.
Didn't say idiot.
Has he done it?
No, he done it. No, look. Oh, sorry. Yeah, but it's... Oh, is idiot a word you're not allowed to use?
Yeah. Jane says, yeah, Iran deserved the win, but will fancy playing the USA. Yeah, sorry, mate. I thought you meant, like, Iran are like that. Oh, it's a good point. I think they'll be fuming.
It blows this, obviously... This now means puts United...
Ruben says the scenes if Bale scores now. Now, if Wales won this, now it'd be incredible, wouldn't it? Because they might.
Oh, what a terrible touch!
Kiefer Moore. If that touch is tight, you've got the chance to win the game.
That was a touch of a championship player.
Oh, dear me.
They're in.
That's the
down
ball
the right.
there.
Good
defending. No, it is bad judgment, the Blues, but I'm telling you now, no manager says to his goalkeeper, supersede your defender when it's 1v1. No one in Wales football says it. Nobody. Kevin says, top players score in key moments in a game. Bale does that, so does Penaldo.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. That's what we've said. If Bale gets the opportunity, you wouldn't put it past him. Smack him one in.
He just doesn't get
But he's just not been in the game, has he? Iran have been, nice on Kevin, Iran have been the team that they'll feel should have won it. Well, it's not they'll feel, they should have won it. It's
Put it this way, right? If this finishes 0-0, Wales are going into the England game knowing that they can qualify, and that's mad. Yeah. Whereas this game, Iran should be...
Yeah. I still think England's second, third team will beat these comfortably, to be fair. If they play like this,
look
at them, they don't know where they are.
I haven't watched every single game of this World Cup.
Yeah.
These are dreadful. These are dreadful.
That is
and I know they've only got a small country, and I'm full on for Wales doing well, by the way. But they've been awful. And what annoys me more about them being awful is I watch awful football every week. I've got no issue, but doesn't seem to be a plan.
No, there isn't any plan.
Like, you've got Kiefer Moore. Why aren't you just playing off him then?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I don't get.
Yeah, it is.
It's almost like they're waiting for that one moment where we'll get Bale into it. It's like, you can't do that.
This is the chance. They've got a free kick, Wales chance.
But you can't do that in Wales football, can you? Keep us coming. Well, that's tremendous. That's how you go.
And Iran are on the counter now because Wales...
They just don't have that pace.
3v3.
No.
That is a awful pass, though. Nico Williams tidies up. That's poor from Iran. Hit the like button if you're watching it. Thank you very much.
6 minutes left.
And we go again. Iran have been excellent here. They really
yeah, they
have been excellent. They played lovely football. Nico Williams throwing it. The Blues, I know, what I'm saying to you is, have a look where Hennessy's position is. When that's knocked up, I know what you're saying, he might have thought the defender's not getting there, but look where the forward is. Hang on, the forward is 10 or 15 yards, still outside the penalty
area. Look at the one before, right? So the one before, when he hit the post, the Welsh defender got back. The keeper stayed on his line. He didn't give him an easy target.
Yeah.
And the Welsh player got back and made it hard.
And it hit the post. Yeah.
Look, maybe you.
Jesse Marsh. The Iranian Jesse Marsh. Fuming. 0-0, 94th minute. It's a goal kick to Wales. Danny Ward is over it, and Iranian Rezayan has just been booked. And obviously this now, as Alex Ferguson once coined it, is... Did he catch it?
Oh, he did not catch you, but that's clever. No, that's clever.
It's clever play by Mathew. There was no reason
There
was no reason to put his foot up there, mate. He's just going to clear it.
Ball, isn't he? Yeah. Good defending. We're doing the Senegal game on Premier, Toffee TV Premier. Not the Senegal game.
Yeah. I thought we'd just do it on YouTube today. After free for all. Oh, premium.
You're taking liberties.
I am, but it's Friday.
Oh, whatever.
And on Friday, we're having a break.
I'll be honest, I'm half asleep.
I know you're
I don't know what day it is.
We're just doing another watch along at 1.
Yeah,
so
we'll just join us.
Don't worry about it. Yes, we are, the Blues. Who are you going for in that one? Senegal by 3. Because let's be honest, the other day Qatar weren't very good, were they? And Senegal were good against Holland and had no end product. So what score are we thinking that one is? Oh wait, a chance for Wales to... Still not cleared.
No.
Shot. Oh, he stuffed it. Brennan Johnson.
Oh, Brendan Johnson, your first touch.
That is awful.
You're professional footballers.
That is
How
awful.
can you not have a good first touch?
Wayne Roberts says it's a hard time to be a Welsh Evertonian at the moment. There's an Iran break. Wales have done well to get men back here.
Ding dong. Go on.
He's going to shoot, isn't he?
No.
That's poor. Good defending by Wales. Good
Brendan
defending.
Johnson's actually a good player.
He's really
good.
good.
Not making that a
poor.
stick.
It's round the corner again. It's still in. How's that stayed in? He's turned him inside out to Remy. Oh.
Absolutely incredible.
There's a break. Iran are back healing things. They're on the break again. Gonna get a free kick here or something. It's broken in the box.
What's going on?
I don't know.
The Welsh players are just all over.
The pair of them are just giving the ball. It's Gareth Bale. Back. Bale's going to go down. Goes down. Tries to buy a free kick. Throw into Iran. Wales. And left there's 2 players here. There.
It's going off. Glenn, if you ordered 2 jumpers yesterday, they'll come sometime next week, mate.
I don't know what's happening here. Wales aren't happy, but Bale put the ball out.
He put the ball out and he says he wants it back. That's what he's saying. Why aren't he giving it back?
No, but he didn't. He thought he had a free kick, which he didn't.
I see. Sorry.
The linesman just give Iran a throw in.
That's right.
Iran have got the throw. It's into their corner flag. Driven across the box. Cleared. 97-04.
Yeah. 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes.
If this ends like this, the biggest thing Rob Page will take from this is that Wales are still in the World Cup.
And he's got an empty bladder.
And his bladder's empty. And he can still qualify. That's what they'll...
They won't, but they could.
No, but they can't they? Iran know that this is the chance to win it.
They're unbeaten in the World Cup.
That's a good ball.
Oh, why do you shoot?
See, they've got
Wales are unbeaten in the World. Say, you know what I mean?
Exactly. So
Germany aren't.
That's it. No, you're right.
Argentina aren't.
Behave yourself.
What are you doing, lad?
Poor that. There we go. 98th minute. Iran on the attack.
Get men in the box.
Steps over it. Drives it back. This is it.
Outside the box shot. Oh, he scored! Oh, he scored! Oh, my days! Iran have got what they deserved! Oh, it's incredible!
They do deserve that.
It's incredible!
Joe Allen. The Welsh Zavi.
Hello. What kind of clearance was that?
Joe Allen, 98th minute.
Oh, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Wales are out the World Cup. That is it. It is over for them. Back to the valleys. Oh.
James, 98, says Senegal will win 3-0. but have another 3.
What kind of defending is this?
Joe Allen, that is poor, mate. It's absolutely shocking. It's a great finish.
Oh, what a strike.
It's a Danny Ward.
Does help that Danny Ward's in goal.
Hennessy had saved it, to be fair.
He is a hologram after
That
all.
is a good strike. I mean, that's one of my biggest things this season. One of my biggest, fumes. That Everton didn't put a goal past him. He's awful. As a goalkeeper, he's poor. We've got the wrong score.
What? I know, sort of.
It's changed now. It's changed. It was a great finish. But Joe Allen, hang your head in shame. That was awful. Brennan Johnson, he's had 2 really good opportunities inside the Iranian box, and he's wasted the pair of them.
Unbelievable scenes.
No, we're not doing the England watch along, mate.
No.
No chance. No chance. Wales are done, says Sophie. Bale and Ramsey.
Iran deserved this. Iran deserved this to win this game.
That's a foul.
No one can say any different.
No.
They've been brilliant.
Knock forward again. It's Brennan Johnson. Iran cleared the line. He's Brennan Johnson, and I really like Brennan Johnson. Has been shocking here. We're into the 101st minute.
Yeah.
Iran are winning 1-0.
Iran deserved this.
The Welsh Shafi, what was he doing?
Incredible defender.
It is a shocking clearance.
Absolutely no danger. Could have put his foot on that.
Ball into the box, cleared again. Wales, Iran, got probably about a minute to go. Joe Allen, another awful touch, and Iran have broke again. 1v1. They're getting up to 3v2. It's 4v2. He's in. Is this 2? What a terrible... It is.
Oh, what a finish!
Fully deserved. 2-0 to Iran. Joe Allen at fault again. That is shocking, but they've deserved it. I'm gutted for Wales there. They've absolutely deserved it. Iran. Joe Allen, diabolical. But you know what? For Wales,
that was
for
brilliant.
Wales now, get rid of Ben Davies, get rid of Joe Allen, Gareth Bale, Aaron Ramsey.
Incredible stuff.
And reshape it up. Yeah. Because you go nowhere with them. Although, to be fair, they're at a World Cup final, so I'm probably being a little bit harsh.
Where do you want them to go?
I'm being a little bit harsh. But their legs have gone.
It is sad. This is the end of that generation.
Their legs have
Aaron
gone.
Ramsey and Bale.
What's Joe Allen doing here? Right. He's on what's the touch? Let it bounce. Get your body in the way. Twice.
They've done well.
And then look, jogging back. Oh.
Iran have done brilliant.
Iran have done brilliantly. 4v2. The finish is delicious, by the way.
Yeah.
That's Danny Ward. That's Danny Ward, isn't it? Sophie Gallagher says the greatest thing of the day. Really? The one none of us have thought about. Are you ready?
Go on.
Bet you Mashiri's made up. He's Iranian. There you go, Soph. There you go. There you go. Watch Danny Ward, mate. Watch Danny Ward, who doesn't even look what the lad's trying to do. He has a look over there. What's going on the back row of the stand? Maguire and...
Why are you standing on the floor?
He's your manager. Just because he took you off.
Bloody hell, Andor.
And there's the Iranian Emre Can, just pointing. It's a fully, thoroughly well-deserved victory for Iran. That's it. It's game over. They've won it 2-0. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wales basically out the World Cup. Well, they're not. They're not, because if they beat England and America... Right, so if England beat the USA tonight, England have got 6 points. Iran 3. Wales and USA 1. So, Wales beat England, they'd have 4. No, that's not a chance. They're out. They're out.
There's not a chance on earth.
I was trying to.
There's not a chance on earth that Wales will beat England. They are dreadful.
I was trying to give them some. I was trying to give them some.
This Wales team is awful.
Yeah, they are poor.
Gareth Bale and Ramsey were absolutely garbage, like properly garbage. I'd love to know how many times they touched the ball between them. They were terrible.
Who?
Bale and Ramsey. They were shocking.
I'll tell you now.
Absolutely shocking, the pair of them. And then they brought Joe Allen on. And as I said, I know that's not... Listen, it's the end of that generation. And I don't think Wales will qualify for another tournament for another 70 years. They were dreadful. Iran got what they deserved, and that's why I'm not made up. They won, but they got what they deserved.
Iran.
And their country is an
Thoroughly.
absolute mess at the moment. I mean, it's been like that for a while, but it's a mess. And fair play to those players, because they've had a tough time in the last few weeks with everything going on.
Everton under 21s are currently playing Birmingham.
Yeah. Should we do watch along?
If it was on. I'm trying to find the thing,
YouTube.
but it doesn't. It's not giving me the.
That was absolutely a brilliant performance.
Thoroughly. Carlos Queiroz.
Michael REF says,
Yeah.
do you like that they are stopping the clock at throw-ins? Do you think they should do this in the Premier League? I think what they should do, Michael, is they need to change the whole time situation for football matches now. I have no issue with them playing proper 90 minutes or whatever they're doing, but you need to do it in-game so the clock stops. This added-on nonsense is nonsense. A manager should know, for me, whether he's bringing a sub on in the 70th minute or bringing him on in the 60th minute. So, you might say to a player, right, come back from injury, I'll put you on with 30 minutes left, but actually it's 40 minutes, or, do you know what I mean? Do change the clock. Isaac says the Welsh are going home.
Yeah. No, I can't find any.
By the way, Wales have done absolutely incredibly there to get to a World Cup.
No,
because
they have.
some of the players.
They have. They've
But
done
what
that.
annoys me, right, is that there was no way of playing there. I have no idea what Wales were trying. I think what they were trying to do is get the ball out wide into the box, and all Iran had to do was press the wide players because there was no pace out there.
Yeah.
And they're trying to get Ramsey and Bale into the game, and I think you can get away with one of those players, Bale, but Ramsey added nothing to the team.
Well, then two combined had 8 more touches than what Ben Davies had.
That's shocking.
But like you've just said, they done incredible to get there. It's just if they would have gone with a little bit more of a game plan, a bit more of a direct threat, get Kiefer Moore in, they might have had a better opportunity. But I mean, someone made an interesting point there, is that Iran simply weren't ready when he played England.
What did you think? It was like the kickoff was later?
No, but in terms of intensity, you've just seen how good they were.
No, I mean,
probably been hard.
Iran.
You keep talking, I'm just going
For Iran, what would have been better is if they played Wales or USA first and then got to England last. But that's just the way it is. But
some respects, though, the England
No.
team got them ready for the
yeah. But ultimately, Michael Cosgrove said that felt so Everton, made me feel sick thinking it's another day closer to the Premier League starting again. No, that was terrible. Genuinely poor. Ramsey is so bad from the Blues. James says back to Gavin and Stacey, Wales. That was James 98. James Bowers says dire performance. James Walland, my God, how many Jameses are there? Oh, he's talking about the Everton game, under 21s. Yeah, it's on YouTube, yeah. That was terrible. That was a terrible performance by Wales. It really was poor. Like, they've just been absolutely had off by Iran.
The frustrating thing, like you said, there seemed to be no kind of game plan.
No, I don't know what the game plan. It was like, though. The game plan looked like the same one they had with Dan James, but they swapped him for Kiefer Moore, who are completely. It was like going from Dominic Calvert-Lewin to Neil Maupay.
Yeah.
It was mad. I don't like. Look at Iran there, right? No, like Iran are. You wouldn't expect Iran to do, but look at the way they played. Their pace, purpose, great haircuts. Wales just didn't seem to have any kind of idea of what they wanted to do. Now, what you'd think is, and I don't watch a lot of Wales, but you'd think they'd have an identity, a way of playing, and I just didn't see that there at all.
Ben Godfrey's playing for Everton.
Brilliant.
0-0 at the moment. Yeah. No, I didn't see. I would have thought it'd be get it wide, get crosses into the box for Kiefer Moore.
But early on, you could see maybe they were trying to do that. I mean, Kiefer Moore should have put them 1-0 up.
Yeah.
But early on, you could see they were trying to get crosses in. But unfortunately, it was the Iran had the press on and they couldn't get them in. But they stopped doing it. And I don't know. Brendan Johnson came on, was rubbish.
Brendan Johnson. He was a good player, but that he was poor.
No, all the subs were rubbish as well.
Yeah.
Didn't want to just pick him out, but all the subs were rubbish.
I think he was terrible, let's be honest. Joe Allen was shocking. It's a great hit, but I think Hennessy saves it.
Unfortunately, and of course, they were down to 10 men when they conceded both goals. Let's not forget that. Yeah. But
they should have been behind anyway.
That's a great strike.
He hit that well, Annie.
That's a great strike, that.
He's hit it well.
Technically, isn't it weird how good the Iranians were compared to the Welsh, though? Like, do you know what I mean?
Ball, innit?
Just so much better. You do wonder, don't you? I mean, you just wonder, don't you, now?
Right, I've said this before, right? This stuff of academy football.
I don't think that many Welsh players went to academies. Rugby academies.
A lot of these have.
Rugby academies.
Because it doesn't help. Technique, it doesn't. They're coached to play sanitised football. They just don't perform. The Iranians haven't been in academies, yet they're all technically very good. And this has been going on for years.
Playing on the streets of Tehran.
Great goal. But the thing about it is, it makes me laugh, this academy. Say kids at 6 and we do this. It's nonsense. They just waste tons and tons of money. They coach kids how not to play football properly.
What a finish that is,
by the way. And then the kids get to 16, 17, 18. And it's great playing in a league where there's no contact. And then when they have to get involved in men's football, they just can't hack it. The ones who can hack it are the lads who would have come through playing on the streets anyway. They're a bit tougher. The touch is good and all that. It's no thingy, is it? It's no coincidence that, these countries forever and a day have looked more comfortable on the ball than what our players. Even now, even the England team's got some great players in. We still don't all look really comfortable in possession. We don't look like, oh yeah, we're going to be doing these tricks, we can travel with the ball. Some do. Half of the England squad at least doesn't. And they've all been through this academy system that was going to change everything. It's nonsense. You coach natural football out of kids. This is what you get. Look how big Carlos here, living the dream. Wanted.
The lad who scored the second goal, he was a sub. Came on a sub, and the one who scored the first goal was the right back.
Carlos Queiroz, who wanted the...
Sorry, the right back scored the second goal, the first one was the sub. Yeah.
Carlos Queiroz, who wanted the assistant manager's job at Everton, under Marco Silva. And we went for Lewis Boamate. There you go. James says Iran looked fluid, Wales was stiff as a board.
Awful.
Kevin Kraft's got his crumpets in the toaster and his coffee on. Get in. And Kevin says just...
No, so can I just...
Yeah, sorry,
when you look at him, right, if you didn't hear his accent, you would think he was in The Sopranos.
Yeah, he looks like... He looks bony, doesn't he?
He does, hey, with the little chain.
With the chain, yeah, just ready. Leon Stevens says, seeing Bale close to tears brightens my day. It's not very nice, mate, is it?
Why though?
Kevin says they coach these shit are a natural skill. Yeah, they do. They just they get the natural skill gone for sanitised.
It's why I've still got all my talent, because I never went to an academy. It's why it's still all there.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean? No one can take that off me.
Yeah. But you see, when I went to the academy, I only went to 14. I was playing for Merseyside and all. I mean, I played for Chester when I was 13, but that was the thing. You weren't at Everton when you were 6 and 7. Nonsense and all of that. Do you know what I mean? And crew and all that.
Oh!
So he's lucky there because his knee could have broke his jaw. It's just... Shocking. Dave Gilbert says, why so much hate for Wales in the comments? Is there?
Yeah. No, I don't understand. I
want Wales to
feel
win.
genuinely sad that Wales got beat, but I can't sit here and say that's a bad result. Iran were brilliant today. They were brilliant and they deserved that.
Yeah. All you can do is be honest, isn't it? We wanted Wales to win. I don't think.
No, I wanted Wales to win.
But Iran deserved
to win.
And that's the thing. You have to give credit where credit's due. Wales just didn't. It wasn't like Wales were banging on the door and Iran caught them on the break. Iran deserved to win. And
Crap.
2-0 probably isn't even the fair. It probably should have been 3 or 4. Don't forget, he hit the post twice in 3 seconds and the keeper made a save. So
had the goal offside. Which, of course, it was offside. But if he played it left rather than right, the lad was in.
Well, if the lad would have just held his run, he'd have still scored. James says, having that problem in the US too, we don't have any Clint Dempseys anymore. Learning playing on the
because people come through in generations, don't they? In
no, but I think he's also talking about the coaching. The problem you've got with coaching, right? What I think the problem you've got with it is that too often when you get these kids, they coach them into a way of playing. Right? So therefore they're told not to take the extra touch, don't do that skill, don't practice this. There's no freedom. And all of a sudden, the game, just enjoying the game, goes out the window.
It's why Brazil are the most consistent footballing nation, because they produce players of class every generation, but they also produce like European style players now. And it's because, and it sounds stupid, it's because their players grow up in poor conditions. They play on the streets. They have to get bus rides for 2 hours to get to a... I mean, go and read like Richarlison's story. It's unbelievable. He was like, until he was like 17, he wasn't even a professional.
No.
You know, but he had more desire and heart. Everyone knows that the only way out of like Brazil is to be like a footy player. And they have to earn the right, because the country's so big and it's so hard. And you're right, in like this country and some other European countries, the players are so pampered that they don't have to work hard for it. And all that natural talent gets coached out. Don't do that. Keep it simple. Keep it safe. Get the ball and play the way you're facing. Don't try any tricks. Oh, you've lost the ball. It's like, these are kids. Let them do what they want.
And it's game thing as
well. Whereas what has actually emerged in this country, what I would say is, and we've watched documentaries about that, is because of that cage football mentality, South London kind of thing, where players aren't going into academies because they're 14 years of age, they're still playing on council estates. In fact, it's weird. It's like we've got in this country now a generation of players who maybe didn't go to academies, who were playing in poverty. It sounds stupid, but poverty actually creates. Not that we certainly don't want poverty. It creates a desire. It creates great football, great music. People to have aspirations. So we're going to get loads of great footballs in this country.
God, from now. As long as they stay away from academies.
But in Brazil, you have that consistently. You have that consistently. And unless you have a brilliant formula, maybe like Spain do, and it's like, well, they do go into academies, but their academies, they're telling them to keep the ball, pass the ball, move the ball, and it's not all, and they are teaching them to keep that natural skill. But you're right. I've seen it loads of times where, football in this country is all about... That was the chance. All about not doing anything spectacular.
I just think if you put that into kids so early on, you coach all the joy out of them, and you coach what makes them good footballers. Having to playing with your mates and being able to keep hold of the ball when 3 or 4 of them are webbing you, and all of that gets you used to it. You can get out of tight spaces, It's why for years we've looked and bemoaned the fact that Europeans and South Americans on the beach in Rio, we see them,
But didn't we talked about this loads on the channel, like especially on Premier, about this city. Obviously Liverpool is a hotbed for football. There's no kids coming out of it.
No, it's
because
getting worse now.
What's actually happened is football has been sanitised in this city. We've got bosh facilities now, private facilities though, unfortunately, where you're having to pay loads of money to get on it, and it's great. Don't get me wrong, and kids are playing, and the conditions are getting better. But we don't have those cages. We don't have anywhere in this city where kids can just go pick up a footy and go and play footy. There's nowhere. They hang around like the goals and all that, and maybe wait to see if this pitch comes available. Those kind of facilities, like on Springfield down there, they're all locked up. You can't get near them. It's £90 an hour if you want a pitch. There's nowhere in this city now for kids to just pick up a ball and gonna go and play footy on that place.
Game,
like what we used to do, where we used to do was a field or there was a street. You can't play outside anyone's house anymore. And that's been stopped in this country. So that natural, on the Rooney interview, when he's talking about going playing a footy with his mate, and he was like, that was just natural. We played footy. Yes, it was my job, but why wouldn't I go and play footy after it's just me doing my job? We ain't got that in this country. It's in this city. We've developed nobody in this city.
Now,
In the squad, there's Trent, nobody. Connor Cody's from outside the city. And yeah, okay. But, okay, if you want to count them, that's 2. We have got nobody coming through. There's a couple at Liverpool who won't make it.
If you look at that, if you look at like the academy stuff, and then you watch that south of the river and all that, all of those London-based players, you know, like Elise, right? People like him. Ezzy is a better one. Ezzy got jibbed by 6 clubs. He just went and played in the cages, got bigger and stronger, and he's so exciting to watch. Because he doesn't care, he hasn't had anything coached out of him.
Just got the
He's
talent.
a big lad and just goes, I'm doing what I do.
And all the academies have done. Adam O'Loughlin, right, was at Charlton. He didn't get there till he was 14, 15.
It was later.
Was it later?
It was later.
But what the academy was...
He played in a... I'm sure Adam O'Loughlin was 16, you know.
But what the academy did was it was just a finishing school. So he had all that talent, and all the academy was like,
just right, put a bit of direction.
We'll get you a position, and we'll teach you. And it still took him a few years. When he come to Everton, wasn't ready for that move because he didn't have
the ground,
the understanding of like going to training every day and all that kind of thing. But now he is, and now he's smashing it in Italy. Fair play.
See, that's for me. That's why I've said for ages, 14 should be when you go properly into a football club. But
you know what they should do?
Really?
Know what should be happening? Really? If the club should be paying for those cages.
Of course they should.
Liverpool and Everton.
Liverpool should get together and go, we're building 4 at 4 different points in the city.
And every Friday, we'll do joint training sessions at 7 o'clock. We'll just rock down.
Or 6 till 8 on a Friday.
We'll rock down on a Friday, 6 till 8, and we'll put some clinics on. And that's it. But the rest of the week, it's yours.
And it should be as big as... It should be... Because like a big footy pitch, you can divide it up. And kids should
we saw...
Or cages.
We saw from those documentaries as well is people go down to those cages and scout.
Of course they do.
They stand around and watch and go, you look good, who are you with?
Yeah.
And they scout. Do you want a trial? What
you're getting now as well, you've got in London in particular, and this is something that, to be fair, Walsh End Boys Club have always done in Newcastle, is you're getting these boys clubs. So in London, and particularly if you watch the South of the River one on Netflix, I think it is. So, is it Netflix or is it iPlayer? Whichever one it is. They're taking lads who aren't at clubs, but they're treating them like they're at clubs, but they're 15, 16, and they're going, need to do that, we've got to do this, right? And then what's happening is, the 16, 17, clubs are taking them, going, say what, you look quite good.
And we know, what's worse is like the likes of Carragher and Gerrard, they've got the old Liverpool Academy at Melwood, but that's still regimented.
Yeah.
Like, Wayne maybe should look at doing something like this as well, putting his name to some of these things. If the likes Wayne Rooney, Carragher, Lampard got together and said, right, we're going to get together with Liverpool City Council. We're going to find 4, 5, 6 places. So Wayne puts one in Croxteth. Carragher puts one in Huyton. Carragher, puts one in Bootle. Gerrard puts one in Huyton.
You said Lampard then on the 3.
Did I?
Yeah. On the 3, the first 3.
Not Lampard.
I was thinking, what's Lampard?
Sorry, Carragher, Gerrard, and Lampard. Why do I keep saying Lampard? And Rooney. And they put one in each of their own places, and maybe some ex-players put them in their own places. Get together with Noted Council, get together with Liverpool Council.
It's Sefton, isn't it?
And Sefton, and make them, put one in Kirby, and put the person's name on them all over. Make sure it's an Everton Liverpool thing, it's a joint thing. Get 2 players who come from that area, so it could be Gerrard and Tony Hibbert, and do it like that, because we're not getting the players through. and they're getting ruined. So, right, there you go. We're going to be back in about 25 minutes.
We'll be back 5 minutes before. 5 to 1 we'll be back
So-
with the team news from Qatar, Senegal. And we'll be doing a what's on.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
It's been good. That was a
Hit
great
the like
game.
on your way out, but we'll be back at
So
5
it's
to
Qatar versus
Senegal. So,
Ghana.
Ghana.
It's going to be good. Home nation. It's going to be good.
We'll see you in half
See
an
you in a
hour.
bit.
Take it easy.